Billy Earl Holiday was a good kid. We first met in the 4th grade. When we graduated from high school, I went to college. Billy Earl was drafted into the Army. It was soon after that our country went to war in Korea. And I never saw Billy Earl again. The communist sniper killed him on a frozen hill in North Korea. I guess Billy Earl, well, I don't know exactly what he was thinking. I do know that when the funeral took place, I don't remember a lot about it. I do remember those 2 young soldiers, one at the head and one at the foot of Billy Earl's casket. Every move they made was so precise, so meticulous. Their white gloves matched perfectly the red, white, and blue of the flag that was draped across Billy Earl's casket. When the bugler finished playing taps, those 2 soldiers folded that flag precisely into a perfect triangle. And then one of them did a left face, walked the 3 or 4 steps to Billy Earl's mom, went down on one knee, and gave the flag to her. I couldn't hear what they were saying, but I caught words like honor and brave and love and friends. I don't know this for sure, but I was told later that she took that flag home, put it in a prominent place in her living room, and it never left that spot until the day she died. Oh, how I wish Billy Earl could be here this morning to tell you what he thinks of this flag. Since he can't, I'd like to tell you what I believe to be the meaning of our pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag. That would just be me, a committee of one. Pledge. I think that means this is a vow I am taking, a sacred promise I am making. Allegiance. That means I am promising my love, my devotion, my loyalty to this flag. The flag. Some people hate this flag and all she stands for. They spit on her. They stomp her. They burn her and shout death to America. Wealthy millionaire athletes turn their backs on her and refuse to stand and pay their respect to her. Do they not know? Has no one ever told them the legacy of this incredible flag? I love this flag. I call her Old Glory. She represents freedom to people all over the world. She represents the love and appreciation that I have for those great patriots who died to keep her flying. She's the same flag that flew above Mount Suribachi on Iwo Jima in World War II. The same flag that flew above Heartbreak Ridge in Korea. The same flag that flew above Hamburger Hill in Vietnam. She is the same flag that is flying this very minute above Arlington National Cemetery and all of those white crosses. I have seen many a young soldier return home with this flag draped across his casket. She is not a flag. She is the flag of the United States of America. United. That means that together as one people, we are unconquerable. Patrick Henry said, united we will stand, divided we shall surely fall. To the republic for which it stands. Republic. That would be a combination of states whose people love and are proud of their individual state, but who will fight to the death to protect those states that make up this great nation. One nation under God. That would be our republic. Formed under the divine guidance of Almighty God Himself. Imagine, in the 6,000-year history of human civilization, no other country has ever been formed with freedom and individual rights. It's basic belief. Only God could orchestrate that. Indivisible. It took a terrible war between ourselves to convince us that we must stand together as Americans. We cannot, we must not allow anyone or anything to divide us. Indivisible. Liberty and justice for all. Liberty. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, those rights being life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Justice. We believe that all people should be treated fairly, all of the time. And that all of our laws have been created for all of our people. For all. Woody Guthrie wrote a country song in 1940. He included these words: "This land is your land. This land is my land. This land was made for you and me, and all Americans." Will you stand one more time with me, please?